Hello, I'm Ginger Nelson and welcome to T-Tine. Today I have Tiffany Root and Susan Davis on the set with me, and they are with Moultrie Technical College. Welcome, ladies.
Thank you.
How are y'all?
Good. Great.
Now, Susan, can you tell me a little bit about what you do at Moultrie Tech?
Sure. I've been with Moultrie Tech about 10 years, and I teach in the Business Administrative Technology program. And I'm also advisor for a student organization called Phi Beta Lambda.
Okay, now you've taught for 10 years. Now you teach here on the Tifton campus, right?
Right, on the Tifton campus.
And you teach business?
Administrative technology.
Yeah, okay. So, and you've been there for 10 years?
Wow. For 10 years.
Now, Tiffany, can you tell me how long you've been at Moultrie Tech?
I've been at Moultrie Tech since 2011. I actually started in the Business Administrative Technology program. I got my diploma and I decided that I wanted to go for a degree, so I went back for the Computer Information Systems degree program.
So Computer Information Systems, can you tell me a little bit about what you do in the Computer Information Systems?
It's a very general program about getting people into the Computer Information Systems field, so we learn a little bit about networking, a very brief introduction on programming, a little bit about project management, just getting around and familiar with the computer interface, particularly Windows, but a little bit of everything.
Now, you got your certificate in the business administration, right?
Yeah, I got my diploma. Yeah.
You got your diploma. And now, before we came on, we were talking about the difference between the diploma and a degree. Susan, can you tell us a little bit about that?
The major difference between a diploma and degree are the core classes. The core classes for degree is just like college core for the university system. That's the main difference. Your technical classes are pretty much the same.
So, and you decided you wanted a degree, so you went back and went through the computer information systems.
Yes, ma'am.
And when will you graduate?
Hopefully at the end of the summer. So I have 2 classes left in the summer and I should be done.
Oh wow, that is great. Congratulations. Do you know what you want to do?
Look at maybe getting back into Moultrie Tech. I do want to go back and get my bachelor's, but in the meantime, I will have learned to love the adult education system. And so I'm thinking it might head along that career path.
Tiffany is also my work-study student.
Yeah, she is.
So she works with me.
Oh, does she?
She does.
So what is a work-study student?
It's a federal program that allows students to work at our school and they're paid.
Oh, so you actually work at Moultrie Tech as well?
Yes.
Like as my assistant.
That's great. Great. Now you are part of a club at Moultrie Tech. Tell us a little bit about that.
Okay. I am the local chapter president of our Phi Beta Lambda organization. Phi Beta Lambda is the collegiate version of FBLA. We're the largest and oldest student business organization in the world. We've got over 250,000 members across the U.S. and countries like China and Puerto Rico. And
so it's national.
Yeah, it is. Yes, it's.
Now, FBLA used to be Future Business Leaders of America. I do know what that is. I was in FBLA when I was in high school. So it's basically the same thing.
Yes. Yes. There are 4 divisions. There's FBLA, which is your high school. We have an FBLA middle level. That is our newest division. It's for middle schoolers. When they graduate and go to college, they become PBL members, or Phi Beta Lambda. And when they graduate from college, they can become professional division members. So it can be a lifetime organization.
Oh, I did not realize that. Now, how did you get involved in?
She actually, when I was in the diploma program for BAT, I had heard about it a little bit, and I was like, no, I'm not really interested. I'm okay. And she kind of bullied me going to a meeting, and
she bullied you.
Yeah. And I signed up, and actually since that day I haven't missed a meeting. So you know.
Now, exactly what do you do in the club?
We focus on building leadership within the students, and we do that in a number of ways. We focus on 3 core concepts of service, progress, and education. So we hold meetings and we do our planning sessions to figure out what we're going to do. We focus primarily on service because we really do feel like service to the community is essential in every person, not just as a student, but just as a community member. You really do need to become part of something bigger, and they can get that connection while they're a student, so when they do go into their career fields, they're comfortable working with their community.
Yeah, do you have to be a business major in order to be part of the club?
Not at all. You can be from any program as long as you're a student at Moultrie Tech, or any technical college or collegiate system that has an FBLA chapter or PBL chapter.
Yeah, but here at Moultrie Tech, I mean, it could be anybody who is going through, I know you said, what, welding?
Right, any of our allied health programs, any program.
Medical. And it would teach these students what?
Business leadership skills.
And
There's
you know,
an element of business in every career field, whether
That's right.
it's welding or whatever, and I think they come away with some essential skills that maybe they don't get within their welding program or other programs. So.
Well, like you said, before we even came on, you were talking about some of the different, I guess, majors out there at the technical college. They don't have any of the business classes.
Right.
So this would even teach them how to get out in, like,
resumes.
yeah, resumes,
Interviews.
how to dress.
Exactly.
You know, how to interact with people in the real world. If they're going through, like, maybe electrical contractor or something, and they decide they want to open up their own business, they need a little bit of that business
That's right.
foundation.
And they can get that through PBL.
Gotcha. Well, we're going to go to a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to talk more to the ladies from the Moultrie Technical College Tipton campus. We'll be right back.
Jangan awal.
This song was created with heartbeats of children in need. Find out how it can help frontline health workers bring hope to millions of children at everybeatmatters.org.
Look at me. Hey.
Raymond, look at Mommy.
Maybe the light hurts his eyes.
Maybe she's just not hungry. Maybe he can't hear us. Maybe we're not stimulating him enough. Maybe it's a phase.
Avoiding eye contact is one early sign of autism. Learn the others today. The sooner it's diagnosed, the better.
Here we go. We're gonna make some juice.
It's gonna be good.
She's excited. A little bit of kale.
Please don't put this on line.
I'm putting it all over the line.
It's wet. It needs something. No, it'll go.
Don't break my juicer. Looks good.
You ready to try it?
Come on, baby.
Challenge your kids to be active and eat healthy.
It's okay.
Okay, all right.
They might surprise you.
Hey, she took another sip. You saw it?
Search We Can for more ideas on how you and your kids can get healthy together.
All in together now. We can make it better now. Come on, can we do it? Yeah, you know that we can. We'll rope it up, cause we know how to jump. We'll roll it out, cause we know how to skate. We'll cut it down, cause we know what to eat. We'll swap it out, we eat healthy stuff. Can we do it? Yeah, you know that we can. Can we do it?
Just moving a little and eating better every day can help make you and your child healthier. Search We Can to find doable tips and activities that you can use every day.
Welcome back to Tea Time. I've been talking to Tiffany and Susan, both with Moultrie Technical College, and they've been telling us a little bit about the club, Phi Beta Lambda. and it is kind of the same thing as Future Business Leaders of America. Now, Tiffanie, you are the president here. Can you explain how did you become president?
In Phi Beta Lambda, typically all elections are held by vote. So you have a speech or a campaign and you pitch your ideas to whoever you're campaigning to, whether it be local chapter or state, and you're voted in by majority. So it's fairly simple and straightforward.
Now, you're president locally. Are you also president statewide, or?
I do serve on the state officer team. I am the vice president for projects, state projects and membership.
Okay. So did you have to do the same thing?
Yes, I had to give a speech in front of around 400 delegates.
Oh my goodness.
And shortly after that, they voted in majority. Those who made the majority were voted in as an officer.
So when you made that speech, exactly what did you talk about?
A lot of people go for a campaign, like I want to. Mine was more of a personal experience. What did I get from Phi Beta Lambda and what do I want to kind of spread? So mine was a more personal platform. I learned so much just in my short experience at the time.
More about the experience.
Yes, it was definitely, I've gotten so much from it that I wanted to share that, and that's all I continue want to do is just share that experience and let others have that opportunity.
It's been such a treat for me as her past instructor and advisor to watch her grow and see what PBL has meant to her. She has really developed into a great young lady.
So see, you got bullied into it, but you have come to love it.
Yes, and actually any of the students who have been bullied into it will tell you that they do not regret it.
Now, how many members are here in Tifton?
Currently, our chapter has 18.
Oh, that's good.
Our goal is to have 30 by March.
30 by March.
Yes.
And like you said, it could be any major. It could be.
We actually enjoy having that diverse atmosphere. It really helps bring new ideas to the table. We have quite a few. In the past, we've had a lot from welding. This year, we've got quite a few from the medical field, and that is refreshing to see.
Oh, that is good.
Mm-hmm. So.
Now, when you meet, what exactly do you meet on?
It depends on the semester. Typically, it's a Thursday. That seems to work best for most of our schedules. It's always at the lunch period. That way, nobody has to come back. We're usually all there anyway. We try to hold a meeting once a week, at least a meeting to touch base and plan. But we usually try to have more than one activity during the week.
Now, activity, what exactly?
That could be anything from volunteering or fundraising or promoting the chapter. We could do like a kickoff meeting to recruit. So just getting people involved in the chapter.
Do you ever have guest speakers who come on?
Absolutely. This semester we did not have one. We usually try to get people that the students know or are familiar with, so it's not just out of the ballpark for them. So we like to get a lot of the administrators involved. Some of them are great speakers. I've had one of our executive team from the state committee come and speak, so we like to get a good variety of people involved.
Now, do you get out into the community?
Absolutely. That's actually one of our favorite aspects of, and most of our members will tell you that's their favorite part of PBL is the community service. We volunteer at the soup kitchen. We fundraise for March of Dimes. We do some food bank drives for the food bank, the Tifton Food Bank.
Suitcases for kids.
Suitcases for kids.
We did that as our holiday service project for the past 2 years. So yeah,
that's great. Now, so you pull everybody together, and like I know you were telling me about the Suitcases for Kids, you adopted a brother and a sister, and so you got the whole club working together to do that. And I'm sure that was very rewarding.
It is.
Now, exactly how do you raise the money for these different fundraisers? Because I know that college students are on a limited, tight budget.
We try to raise the money any way we can. We found coffee to be a good thing. We don't really have a coffee machine at our school, so for these cold winter mornings,
And they have been called lately.
Yes, they have. Our students are good about purchasing coffee. We have bake sales. What else?
So you
Just
come in and
anything.
you supply the coffee for them. You actually bring
Sell
the
it
coffee.
for $1 a cup.
Sell it for $1.
Yeah, they just like having it
You
available.
come up with creative ways to. I know you said something about selling, I guess, what, casual day or something like that?
Blue Jeans for Babies Day, yes. We can pretty much sell stickers for the faculty to be able to wear blue jeans like on a Wednesday. We usually choose Wednesday because it's right in the middle of the week. And so they get to wear blue jeans to work and they love it, and that money goes straight to March of Dimes. So.
And they pay a certain amount to be able to wear blue jeans to work.
$5.
Oh,
$5.
Well worth it.
That is. But you know, $5 adds up if you get several.
Yes.
That is great. Now, the soup kitchen, how often do you help with that?
We try to help out as frequently as possible. We usually try to get in at least 3 a semester, depending on the semester. Right now is our busy semester, so we're going to try to get in, closer to 5. During the holidays, we always like to help out during the Thanksgiving rush and during the Christmas time. So just whenever works for them. They have a lot of organizations that help them out too. So a lot of clubs will come visit and help. So whenever we can collaborate with our schedules.
When you do it, do you bring most of the club members, or do you just pick and choose a few?
Any and all who want to come are welcome. For a lot of new members, volunteering is a very intimidating experience. So even if they just kind of tag along, they get used to it, they get comfortable. When they come again, they're ready to jump right in and participate. They're not as afraid of it. So.
You're right. I know that we were talking before we came on about the volunteering. And you're right. There's a lot of people who are intimidated by going out by themselves to help and volunteer. And if they were to go with a group of people, it would be a lot easier and a little bit less intimidating.
Yes.
But these places do need the volunteers.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. But I mean, you're teaching them business skills. Like we said before, someone maybe in the medical field, they don't get a whole lot of that. They're so focused, like you said, they're so focused on getting their degree as far as, their medical, that it doesn't really teach them how to be personal with people. And you're going to be working with patients all day long, and that kind of gives you that little bit of business aspect to it.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Well, we're going to go to a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to talk more to the ladies from Moultrie Technical College. We'll be right back.
Jangan awal.
This song was created with heartbeats of children in need. Find out how it can help frontline health workers bring hope to millions of children at everybeatmatters.org.
Look at me. Hey.
Raymond, look at Mommy.
Maybe the light hurts his eyes.
Maybe she's just not hungry. Maybe he can't hear us. Maybe we're not stimulating him enough. Maybe it's a phase.
Avoiding eye contact is one early sign of autism. Learn the others today. The sooner it's diagnosed, the better.
Here we go. We're gonna make some juice.
It's gonna be good.
She's excited. A little bit of kale.
Please don't put this on
I'm putting it all over the line.
It's wet. It needs something. No, it'll go.
Don't break my juicer. Looks good.
You ready to try it?
Come on, baby.
Challenge your kids to be active and eat healthy.
It's okay.
Okay, all right.
They might surprise you.
She took another sip. You saw it?
Search We Can for more ideas on how you and your kids can get healthy together.
All in together now. We can make it better now. Come on, can we do it?
Yeah, you know that we can.
We rope it up.
Cause we know how to jump.
We roll it out.
Cause we know how to skate.
We'll cut it down.
Cause we know what to eat.
We'll swap it out.
We eat healthy stuff.
Can we do it?
Yeah, you know that we can.
Can we do it?
Just moving a little and eating better every day can help make you and your child healthier. Search We Can to find doable tips and activities that you can use every day.
Welcome back to Tea Time. I've been talking to Tiffany and Susan from Moultrie Technical College, and they've been telling us about the club, Phi Beta Lambda, out at Moultrie Tech. And you were telling me about a trip. Y'all went to California this past summer. How did you get to go to California?
California, we went to the National Leadership Conference. And in order to attend the National Leadership Conference, you have to place first in the competition part. So each state has a state conference in which students go to compete in one of over 50 events. These events can range from business law to computer networking. Some are simple knowledge-based tests of 100 questions. Others require a performance event, which means they get up and speak in front of a panel of judges. But the students choose up to 2 events, and they go and they compete, and if they place first, they get to go to nationals. And
so how many events would take place here in the state of Georgia?
We have, I believe we've got 50 on slot for this coming up conference.
So you could pick and choose what event that you want to go and compete at.
You can actually choose 2.
Oh, 2, okay. And so which one did you choose?
For last year, I chose the Community Service Project for the soup kitchen. I had to write a report and then do a performance about the soup kitchen in front of a panel of judges.
Now, when you say performance, exactly how does that?
It was a speech. It was a speech with the PowerPoint, yeah. Yeah, you do a slide presentation discussing the organization you're volunteering for, what it's about, and how you contributed to it.
And how are they judging you on that?
There is a rubric, so you have to hit a certain number of requirements, like what is the project, how did you help, what was any publicity received. You have to hit so many benchmarks on it, and then you're free to talk, but you have 7 minutes to do it, so you have to make it all fit in 7 minutes.
Wow. Now, and you competed against how many?
At Nationals, there were 32 chapters competing, and we placed 5th for ours report.
Nationally.
Nationally.
Yes.
You placed 5th nationally? Wow, that is great. Out of 32?
Yeah.
And it's really great because it's not just other technical colleges, it's other universities. It's from all 50 states and even
China. We have a China chapter.
Oh, really? And so you got to go to California. And did you do the same competition in California as you did here in the state?
Yes, you can only compete in what you placed first in.
Okay.
So if you took 2 events and you didn't place in the other one, you would only be competing for the one at Nationals. It is to determine the best of the best at Nationals.
And we had several national winners this year. We had a national winner in sales presentation and one in strategic analysis and decision making. We had a national winner in that as well. Is that it? I think that's all.
Yeah. And
Now, Susan, you went with her to California.
I did. I took 9 students. Me and another advisor took 9 students to California,
So
some of
you
which had never flown.
That's the way to break them in, fly them to California.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Now, so you had 9 students, so that means that 9 students actually placed first here in state, right?
That's right.
To get to go to California. And did each of them place in California for the national?
No, I think 3. We had 3 national winners out of the 9 that we took, which is still such an honor.
Yeah.
It really is.
But, I mean, what a great thing to put down on your resume.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's helping them get started in their career early.
And they have the ability to network with people from all over. So I think it's really good. I know Tiffany has got friends from not only Georgia, all over Georgia, but lots of different states as well.
And you've been in the club again how long?
Since
you were bullied in?
It's since late 2011, so a little while.
Well, I can tell it is a passion, even though you were bullied in. I can tell it is a passion of yours.
Yes, it did take over.
And I knew it would be. I knew she would love it if I could ever get her in.
Now, will you continue in the club once you've graduated?
Absolutely.
So you can continue?
Yep, I will join the professional division. Our professional division members function in a different capacity, but it's still essential. Our professional division members do services like judging. So at these state competitions, we've got all these 50 events, we need judges for these things. Well, our professional division members are the ones who come up and volunteer for all of that.
That is interesting.
Yeah,
so you can go as a student and then stay in as at a professional level.
That's right.
And so then, you get to judge the ones who you know exactly what they've gone through.
Yeah.
That is great. Well, now you're in what semester right now? You're in winter, spring? It's spring. See, that confuses me. I was on quarter systems, but so you're in spring semester, and you have how much longer before you graduate?
Until the end of summer, so August. And you are going to continue to go back? Is that what you said you were going to? I'll be going back for my bachelor's degree, so I'm looking at Valdosta State for that one.
So if someone's watching this, and maybe they're in high school, and maybe they're in FBLA in high school. Do they still have FBLA in high school?
Absolutely.
Okay.
We do joint projects with,
oh, do you?
with our
So you
FBLA
do work
chapters.
with them. That is great. And if they're watching this and they're maybe thinking about going to Moultrie Tech for, do they have to go to Moultrie Tech in order to be part of the club at Moultrie Tech?
Yes.
Okay.
But there's also a
virtual chapter.
Yeah, I couldn't think of the word. Virtual chapter. So even students that if their school doesn't have a PBL chapter, they can join the virtual chapter and still be a part of Phi Beta Lambda.
So how did you get involved with Phi Beta Lambda?
I inherited it.
You inherited it.
The former advisor, Miss Becky Richardson, became a dean, so she no longer had the time to do it, and so I was just next in line, and it's probably been the most rewarding part of my career at Moultrie Tech.
Really?
I really enjoy working with the students.
Well, it seems like it's a passion of both of yours, and so if someone's watching this and they are interested in going to Moultrie Tech, when does the next semester start? Do you know that?
End of May.
End of May.
The summer semester will start at the end of May. Usually.
New student registration is April. I'm sure it's on the website.
It's
early April.
MoultrieTech.edu. MoultrieTech.edu. So if someone is interested in getting connected with Moultrie Technical College, they can go to MoultrieTech.edu. And ladies, I appreciate y'all being on the show with me.
Thank you.
And congratulations and the best of luck to you.
Thank you.
You seem like a very bright student. No wonder you bullied her into it. It was always good seeing y'all when Moultrie Tech comes on the show with me. And we'll see you next time right here on Plant Tip Net's Wiregrass Channel 3.